Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Kerrie and this is Ray. We're both Pilates teachers here in Buda, Texas, and we're currently at the Willow Gardens Yoga Studio. We're going to go over grounding, which again is sort of a beginner thing that happens a lot in Pilates, and it might be a little bit confusing if you're new to Pilates. So we wanted to just go through that just a little bit more slowly and kind of show you the bits and pieces of what they're talking about as you're going through a grounding position. So I'm going to have Ray go ahead and start in her hook line position. Again, so you're going to have the knees pointing towards the ceiling, feet are nice and flat on the mat. You want to think about engaging the foot using the tripod of the foot, which is the outside heel of the foot, the big toe pad and the pinky toe pad. So pressing those into the mat. And then going up towards the top of her head here, we want the neck nice and long. We want the neck to be an extension of the spine. You might need to nod your chin a little bit and just trying to find that length, trying to pull the back of the neck down towards the mat, if that makes sense. Opening up the shoulders, think about having those collarbones nice and open and getting the shoulder blades nice and flat on the mat, feeling like they're sinking down into your back pockets. From here, we're going to let the arms come down nice and long, palms are flat on the mat, reaching down towards the feet, but staying on the mat. So you want to start to press the palms into the mat, and that will help to engage the back of the arms. And now from here, we're going to start in with the breath. So she's going to take a nice deep breath in. And then as she exhales, she's going to open the mouth and let that breath go. We call this a ha breath. And the reason we do this is for two reasons. One, it helps to warm the body from the inside. And two, it helps her to engage her deep core muscles. And it helps to draw in the T-point, which is that high point where the ribs come together at the top. So I'm going to have her take another deep breath in. Inhale. And as she exhales, using that ha breath again, you'll notice the top of the rib cage starts to draw together. That's her T-point. Now she's going to try to hold on to that engagement there. We still want her to breathe, so now she needs to use her posterolateral breath, which means she's going to try to use the back breath. So have her take another breath in. You can watch how her side starts to open and her back opens using the breath there. Another breath in and exhale. Excellent. She's drawing in this T-point. Now we're going to move down the body. You want to think about your tailbone. So sometimes what happens is we're pressing the feet in. We want to send the tailbone towards the ceiling, and that actually makes all of the vertebrae pressed into the mat into more of an imprinted position. We actually want to pull the low back up. So we're going to sink the tailbone into the mat like you're pushing back, sitting back in a chair. So it sinks heavy into the mat, getting that little bit of space under the low back, finding that neutral spine. So again, she's continuing to use that ha breath, engaging the core muscles, those deep transverse abdominals. She's using her posterolateral breath, which means her back breath. She's finding her neutral spine with the tailbone sinking heavy into the mat. And now she's going to think about pulling the pelvic floor up towards the belly button. So everything's engaging now through the core. And that's also helping to heat the body and warm the body from the inside. Then the last thing is the feet. Again, she's pressing those tripods of the feet, and she's going to start to traction the feet without actually moving them, traction them towards the glutes, really starting to activate the back of the thighs. And this is grounding. You can go ahead and relax. It's a lot of work, actually. So we did that really slowly, so she's probably pretty warm now. Hope that helps to clear up a few things as far as grounding and what they're talking about as you're moving through that exercise. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great day. Namaste.